Well, about that, Steve.
What do you think about that? You gotta get the flick.
You gotta get
the flick of the wrist.
What about you?
What's up, y'all?
Oh no, because he's got that little Harry Potter wand one, you know? So we can do...
Yeah, it's like the little thing.
Yeah, the one that Chris Clemens has.
How about we do the intro?
Oh yeah, we gotta do the intro.
Yeah, that's not mine.
That's not me. What's up, everybody? My name's Hero the MC. This is DJ Mad Dog 2020.
Hi.
Don't laugh at our fake names.
Yeah, I do.
She kills it. She DJs a lot.
Hater.
This is season 1, episode 2 of Pods Over Pods, a Bars Over Bars podcast, where we talk about basically anything we want, because, I don't know, why not, right? This is Mr. C. I grabbed him from work. We work together. I've known him for a while.
All caps.
Mr. C, all caps. Otherwise known
R.I.P. MF Doom.
R.I.P. MF Doom. For reals.
For reals.
Do you even know who that is?
No.
No one even knows who the real MF Doom is. I might be him. Is he really dead? I don't know. We're going to find out tonight.
Dude,
Stay tuned.
Dude,
find out the exclusive.
clickbaiting this is going to be so good. Mr. C is MF Doom.
I mean, no, but I'm a man who wears masks. Metaphorically and literally. Maybe.
This is Mr. C. Why don't you tell them, like, what's your deal?
What's your deal?
Live, laugh, love. What's your deal? That's a very vague question. We're gonna have a little more specificity on that. Notice my polysyllabic use of words. Lyricist, no big deal. I'm here on Couches Over Couches.
That's it.
I was asked to come here. Maybe we can get a little more solid questioning. What do you got, Derek? Come on.
Mr. C, where are you from?
I'm from Massachusetts.
Okay.
Originally. I'll actually answer with a non-jokey question from the Methuen-Lawrence area. Not a lot coming out of there. I mean, that Goya life. That fucking
Goya life.
Dude, that fucking Goya life. What, terms from Lawrence?
Yep.
What else we got?
Oh my God. Babe, remember when Term opened the door for you?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I freaked out just a little bit.
freaked
I'm like, what do you
out.
want me to say? I'm like, Lawrence, term. Yeah, that's about it on that.
That's about
I
it.
was like-
There's
I was like, yeah, it was like one of my peoples is peoples with him. Here we is. And now I'm on a couch talking to a guy.
Who's people's with Term? Because he had the door open for
he
you.
did hold the door for me, and now we're boys.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm Mr. C. I've been hip hop since the day. I saw Wu-Tang with my mom.
That's pretty cool.
I saw Wu-Tang with Colleen, my
all
mother.
of them. All of
and
them, right?
All of them.
All of them.
Full 9 members, all clan in effect. ODB, Big Dirt McGirt, Big Baby Jesus, Poor Little Out, always and forever. But yeah, all 9 members, all live. Saw him with Colleen and my then stepdad Artie. He moved some weight. Whatever, we'll talk about that after. But I was like,
Sure.
shit. Yeah, I saw Wu-Tang with my mom.
Was that like your first hip hop, like, I guess, experience?
No, because going to a hip hop show ain't a hip hop experience. Life is a hip hop experience. I'm like, I grew up the only barely off white kid in a barely one family of white people neighborhood. I'm like, hip hop ain't a fucking going to a show. Hip hop's a fucking lifestyle. It's a movement. Hip hop's something it's a state of mind. Like going to a Wu-Tang show would never do that. Obviously, that shit gets a young kid amped up in the fucking 90s. I was rocking fucking Midnight Riders on cassette tape when that shit came out. Like, the music's the music, but hip-hop is not just... Hip-hop's not music or going to a show. It's a lifestyle. It's a decision. It's a way of living. Everything can be hip-hop, and most people don't understand that. To quote my friend Chris, rappers spit shit that mostly illegal. MCs spit shit that rises up their people. Like, hip-hop's a community. Jerry
Or is
Garcia
it?
is the greatest hip-hop head that ever lived. The Grateful Dead is the greatest hip-hop band ever. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Hip hop's about getting the people moving. Hooray! How? You're like, but you
Hip-hop, hooray.
but you created a community in a sense of safety and inclusivity of creating art within your community. The Grateful Dead is arguably one of the greatest hip hop acts that ever existed.
Well, when you put it like that,
They really
yeah.
are.
Yeah.
They fucking traveled for 40 years selling unlicensed merch and the fucking fuck you with the cops. Like, their label wanted them to get paid for their merch, and they were like, nah, that sounds like police. We don't want to be police. No, because they knew their people were getting paid off that merch so they could just keep going and keep the music pushing. Grateful Dead is arguably the greatest hip-hop act that's ever existed. It really is in the truest sense of hip-hop. That hip-hop is a community, a lifestyle, and an idea. Like Rome. Get all gladiator. Rome was a dream that once existed. Such as hip-hop. It was a dream that you didn't want to yell.
It was all a dream. It comes back.
Exactly. Segues. But we used to read Gladiator magazine.
It's the best segue in the history of podcasts. It's the best.
I digress. I'm a shit show and a myriad of everything, but that is hip hop at its truest sense.
Yeah.
Is that as being an amalgamation of everything that exists around you in your environment and turning it into something new. What your community is. I've grown up and gone to hip hop shows, dude. RIP fucking Idea. I smoked a blunt with Idea once. Idea and Abilities.
Dude, I was just
I
gonna
saw them open for Mr. Liff.
segue into rappers you smoke blunts with. He knows. He
Smoked a blunt
knows.
with Idea in the day.
Who?
Opening for Mr. Liff. Probably like, I've gone to fucking hip hop shows. I've been on Dead Tour. Like, it's all the same at the end of the day. Music is music. It's about the people. It's about the community. Getting it going there.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I was like,
I'm taking it all in.
alright, I smoked a blunt with Idea.
Yep.
I cooked dinner for Be Real once.
That's cool.
It was weird. Because he didn't have sunglasses on and the bucket hat came off and it was just like, yo, never meet your fucking heroes.
Bucket hat came off.
It was like barely a bucket hat. Dude had no sunglasses
You know it's
on,
getting
just
real.
baggy ass eyes. Not even a fucking dig or anything at Be Real. I just saw this dude at his realest fucking just being a human being moment.
So he was
Like,
being
dude
real?
got off, no, like Be Real at his being realist, just being a human being moment. Like, dude got
Wow.
off a plane to do a fucking bullshit show in the middle of woods in Maine. And I happened to be the guy who had to bring him his steak dinner. Yeah, I was just like, oh, you're that guy. I used to love blacks. Oh, God, I listened to your albums on cassette tape. Here, mister. Oh, this is not the dream I thought it would be. I'm like, you're just like a dude like me. Ah, this is real weird. Oh, God. Here's your dinner, sir. I gotta go. I gotta go reassess a lot of things. That was the same fucking festival I catered, though, that I met YDB. Oh,
Young Dirty-
son. Young
Yeah,
Dirty Bastard.
he hits you up for features all the time. You need to
What's up?
rap.
He hit me up once. But I did. That was the weekend I met YDB, and I blessed him and his little brother with some trees. And I remember on the way out, his little bro, I was just like, hey, yo.
Little dirty bastard?
I don't know. Yeah, I was like to squares. I'm not really good at long division.
YDB squared.
I'm not good at long division. I'm not a math magician, but they family.
Okay.
They family. But on his way, I was like, hey, yo. I was like, get your brother. I was like, yo. I was like, enjoy them trees. And he was like, what trees? I was like, oh, I just blessed your brother with like at least 2.5 ounces of some gnarly weed from Maine. And he was like, what? I was like, oh, he didn't tell you? You better get after your bro. And then a week later, I got the DM. YDB slid in my DMs, being the guy who cooked food at a festival all weekend, being the chef for the artists. And YDB slid in when I was like, hey, I was like, nice to meet you, bro. Like, really, you're fucking ODB's son. Like, cool. I smoked weed with you. He's just like, yo, let me know when you want to get to work. $500.
But for you, it's
like,
4.
What does that mean? I was like, get to what work? At no point did I ever express to you that I wanted to, like, spit hot fire. I was like, let me in the booth, YDB.
Let me in the booth.
Let me fucking meet John Blazini, the Panty Raider. I mean, I'm sure you probably got Meth's number, but, like, I'm not trying to get in the booth on some shit like that.
So, making food has put you in a lot of cool places.
Yeah.
When,
That's what I've always told people. I was like, my knife bag's taking me places that I could never, most people would ever imagine. I've been the chef for a billionaire. I got to cook food for fucking old dirty bastard's son. I'm like, also, I don't know what the youths know about anything, but I got to cook lunch for Ken Burns, one of the greatest PBS documentarians there is.
I can fly twice as high.
Exactly.
Take a look.
That's
It's in a book.
That's LeVar
That's not
Burton.
Ken Burns.
That's LeVar Burton.
Set phasers to love me. Because he was in Star Trek.
Ken Burton's a white. Ken Burns white.
Okay.
LeVar Burton's not.
Okay.
What else does
That's
Ken
why
Burns do?
Ken Burns is like the best PBS documentarian. The Civil War. Jazz.
He did that?
Prohibition.
He did the Civil War?
I'm like, yeah, he has a myriad of documentaries that
He's docued.
I don't know. I'm not gonna put down the viewer audience or whomever may be watching this. Maybe there's some fucking Ken Burns heads out there. I don't know, but I know most kids aren't these days like, I'm all about documentaries about actual historical facts. They just want that sexy fucking serial killer documentary.
Yeah, people like documentaries when it's about sexy serial
And
killers.
they're
Yeah.
not documentaries. They're just informative murder porn.
Me and you watched Dahmer, and then probably for the whole day we were just doing the accent.
All right. Here's Mr. C's take on the Dahmer joint. Evan, whatever the fuck
Evan
is
Peters.
Peters, sure.
I like
keep your
cinema.
Keep your pitties in your pants. Evan Peters. Evan Peters as Jeffrey Dahmer is nothing but a glorified Napoleon Dynamite. That dude watched Napoleon Dynamite for like 6 times in a row, whatever. But watch that fucking documentary and tell me he is not Napoleon fucking Dynamite with a little kip sprinkled in.
Wouldn't that mean
It's
that
just like, oh, sorry, my fridge is broken. Pork chops, my family. Oh, I'm gonna get it fixed.
sorry, Dad, I'm a monster.
Yeah, like he's just like he's Napoleon, but sometimes he get that kip sassy in him. Where he's like, come down here and find out what happens. Come down and find out what happens.
Wouldn't that mean that like
Here's Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite's based on Jeffrey Dahmer then?
No, they're Mormons.
True.
They have the whole different kind of space Jesus. I'm not a lawyer.
I am not a lawyer.
Fun fact, I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a Mormon. So
I know
have
when to
no
leave.
idea.
I know when to leave.
Are we gonna play Planko? Because
Planko?
that's my favorite game on.
This is not a game show. It's a podcast.
Yeah, Planko is my favorite on.
Definitely drop in the
Price
comments.
is Right.
Definitely drop in the comments if you think we should start playing games, specifically Planko on the podcast.
The Price is Right. Planko was my favorite game as a kid growing up. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, something about that little chip being like bing, 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 bing. I don't know. It was different than everyone fucking guessing prices. There was like little like element of surprise here. I
Dun,
don't
dun,
fucking
dun,
know.
dun, dun, dun.
But yeah, like we're not good we're not good like the old days. I don't even got a Bob Barker mic. That's how you know I'm not fucking bitches.
Shout out K.A. Dizzle.
What the hell is a demi-tasse?
Exactly.
Okay.
Doesn't even know
This
what
man this man's been a chef for billionaires. He ate
I'm not a
B-Real's
fucking
butthole or
spoon
something.
maker.
But
I didn't say I was a spoon maker.
where does your love for food come from?
My belly mostly, but I guess other than that, if you want to talk in a sociological way, or we can talk about how the fact that I refer to myself as a transcendental gastronomer.
Okay.
Transcendental gastronomy. I mean, food is fucking everything. All right, here's Mr. C's like hot take on food is that most people eat food, they just stuff it in their fucking face, whatever. But other than having sex with a human being, the only time you allow another human being to put something inside your body is when you let another human feed you. Other than let someone fuck you and put it in you, the only time.
What
you
about when you
actually-
get your ears pierced? Another
It's
human
not
being's putting
inside
in.
my body.
It's inside your ear.
And then it goes outside the
It's
other
still
end.
inside.
That's
In and out.
It goes
Just like food.
It goes
Just like food.
Yeah, not really the same kind of because it's literally inside your body.
What about
It
what about the
nourishes you.
OBGYN?
What about tattoos?
Guess what?
OBGYN?
Boys and girls? Yeah, guess what? He doesn't know what a pap smear is, and he doesn't know what an annual is either.
A manual?
Going to a male gynecologist is like going to a mechanic who's never owned a car. It's true. But other than having sex with someone, the only time you allow another human being to put something inside your body is when you let someone feed you. And a lot of people just will like eat whatever and just be dirty little whores about stuff. Like
Doctors put
honestly,
medicine
like,
in
you're
you.
like, it's okay. And you'll put whatever in your fucking stupid face, and like food's a fucking special thing. Most people don't understand the power it is of sharing a table with another human being. People,
Yeah,
like
baby.
a lot of people don't actually understand the like transcendence of food. They just like, oh, I'm hungry, let me eat it. But like if you actually think about it at the end of the day, like when you eat well and you eat good food, you feel better. But if you actually understand it in the same ways of music alone, that you're like, oh, whoa, like you actually tune into it. You're like, someone made this beat, like this, all that. Guess what? Someone took months of their life to grow these vegetables. Like people don't understand where their food comes from anymore. Like they really just eat food and you're just like, yeah, that was good. You don't understand that like some dude literally woke up every morning and fucking tended a fucking crop, and like the only reason good vegetables exist is because this guy spent his life trying to make good veggies, and then like some asshole comes along and just like eats it in 30 seconds. Like,
Some
"Go-
asshole
go
makes you
on."
comes along and makes you grill their veggie sub.
But no, like that's the thing. Like people don't actually ever think about like we've come so far away from our connection with like food and where it is. We're in a like community and like a society where you just get everything now immediately.
Yep.
Like the reason that food was seasonal. That's why eating seasonally is better. Like before you had to, certain foods grew in a season. That's what you ate. But now you can get anything anytime delivered to you out of season. Before, that's what made things special because
Yeah.
you only could have it that time of year. Now you can fucking get a pumpkin delivered to your house whenever you want. You got some Amazon. Like asparagus is a fucking spring vegetable. People are like, oh, love that shit. Middle of winter, just eating fucking gross ass fucking asparagus made in a fucking lab, flown fucking from
It's
South
the
America.
it's the most expensive vegetable.
What, asparagus?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, asparagus is not a winter veg.
Yeah, that's why it's so expensive because I mean,
Because they had to get it from
gotta
somewhere that
fucking-
wasn't growing in season.
yeah,
Exactly. I'm saying like people just are so used to being have what they
have whatever they want when they want
it.
it.
Like opposed to being like we get asparagus in spring, so we appreciate it. And then you don't, and then you gotta wait for it and appreciate it again.
And appreciate it.
Exactly. People don't appreciate where their food comes from because they can just readily
Yo,
get
hey,
it.
hey, appreciate your fucking asparagus.
Think
Yeah.
about the guy who grew your fucking food.
Yeah, think about it.
This is the reason the farm did, outside of like the local food like environment, it's better for your soul. Think about the fact, like, think about the guy who made that beat. Like, dude who grew those turnips. And then someone else takes it and it's transcended because I could take a potato, I could make it fried, I could make it mashed. That shit can be so transformative into whatever but creates happiness. Alright. Mr. C loves food and making beautiful food because food is creation through destruction. I'm gonna break it down for you right now. Is that when someone makes a beautifully composed fine dining dish, that shit's beautiful and you're like, oh shit, it looks so good. But it looks good to you, but its beauty is only realized once you crush and destroy it and eat it and destroy it. Then its beauty and flavor is truly realized. Food is creation through destruction. Creation through destruction is an art form. The only constant in the universe is change. Nothing ever is anything.
I think you're a genius,
Once
bro.
you-
I think you're a fucking
Once you
certified
actually
genius.
destroy something, it becomes something new. Call it fucking one of the 5 fingers of hip hop tagging. You could have a
Number
wall.
6.
Some people think you might be destroying a wall by tagging it and making it ugly to them, but you're destroying something and creating something new. Creation through destruction is pretty much the ethos of Mr. C. I might break some shit, but I made something new at the end of the day. And that's something we can appreciate and talk about.
For sure.
Everything is transcended. Transcendental gastronomy. Only once you eat and crush and destroy food is its beauty realized. Everything is transcendental. The only constant in the universe is change.
It's change.
Everything is everything. Everything's nothing. The only thing that matters is love.
That was a very good Mr. C speech.
Mr. C, you guys want a cigarette?
Hello, Mr. C. We are back from our break.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm here.
Did you have any new transcending thoughts?
No epiphanies outside. I generally kind of just rock and roll what I'm given. You hit me with the beat or whatever question, and I guess I just extrapolate on those normally. That's where Mr. C thrives.
So I have a picture somewhere of Mr. C from the only show he's ever been to, and he is dancing. He's doing the ballet. That's pretty cool. How'd you learn how to do that?
I dated a girl who was a dancer, but I'm gonna be completely honest. First time Mr. C wanted to dance was when I saw Bart Simpson dance. I was young, and Bart Simpson took up ballet and he was really fucking good at it. But like all the dudes at school like still wanted to beat him up, and he had to like wear a mask and hide himself. But I remember like watching it and seeing how like awesome he was at ballet, and I was just like, some weird feeling in me wants to dance like that beautifully, and
That's really cool.
I kept that inside for a long time. But my girlfriend in high school was a dancer, and that's when I started tap dancing. Because I was like, I can do that shit.
Do you still have tap shoes?
Because I don't own a pair of shoes anymore. But shout out to any girl who does dance. I rocked a Capezio 1 screw. I didn't have that 3 screw. Nah.
Nah.
The 3 screw on my
What?
front tap. What? You don't know about the Capezio 1 screw?
No? I've only ever had 3
Mad
screw.
Dog's pretty much danced her whole life.
Exactly. And here we go. Now
we
I'm
go.
gonna have to mansplain screws.
You getting you getting
Never
fucked.
heard of the Capezio 1 screw?
Nope.
Wake up, man. So, Capezio 1 screws. 1 screw in the front and back tap. Only 1 solid screw in the middle of the front tap. I mean, I also am a dude who rocked like size 13 tap shoes because I don't even have feet that big, but that's how they make them for boys in tap shoes.
Yeah.
But a Capezio 1 screw. 1 screw in the front tap. And I mean, there's obviously always 1 in the back. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, no 3 screws in the front tap. Only 1.
What's the biggest difference? Well,
It's
besides the screw
sound.
number.
It's your sound.
Sound, yeah.
If you actually want to get into tap dancing and discuss it, because I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I know that Maddie's style of tap dancing is not in the same vein as that Mr. C understands it. She learned how to tap dance like a white girl. It's all arms.
No, that's not true. Don't look at me like
Tell me you're not at least 70% all arms on your shit.
No, I would say
Who
like
taught you how to tap dance?
Tap dance
White
right now.
ladies. And there was this. All arms. Guess what?
as a child, yes.
Exactly, because maybe you got older and learned that actual tap dancing
Yes.
has nothing to do except from the waist down.
Yeah.
You don't got to move shit. And
No.
I look at tap dancing as a source of rhythm the same way that most people of color look at tap dancing because that was invented. But yeah, like I look at tap dancing more as a form of percussion and actual rhythm and music than actual dance, but it's all
Okay.
waist down. But yeah, so the
I
Capizio
agree.
one screw, it gives you a way deeper, bassier sound. Those three screw
see
chaps
it.
got that super high, snappy white girl arms, fucking
Well, that's what you need for competition.
shuffle, fucking buffaloes, whatever. Like they're not dropping down rhythms and beats. And that's why, like, the one screw.
The door's over there.
You weren't thinking about rhythms and you weren't thinking
Yeah, I was.
when you were
Not
tapping?
dropping, like, bass and rhythms that you're like, oh, man, my heel got that bass. You're like, I can drop that bassiness with the heel and then, like, on your right foot, get something else going. No. But most people, like, I don't know if you know who Savion Glover is, but Savion Glover is
Donald's brother?
No. Dude, don't ever even joke about Savion that way. Savion Glover is arguably the greatest living tap dancer there is. And I've seen him live. He rocks he used to rock the one screw, but he literally is nothing but like one of the greatest like just percussion rhythm artists there is with what he does with his feet. Yeah.
Are you pulling them up?
For Maddie's sake. Savion Glover improv.
I have my point shoes up there.
Pretzel, fine Glover.
Gregory Hines was actually his mentor, and Gregory Hines is like, I see him live, and he does. If you want to know what actually, if you want to know what hoofing is, that's what we call it in the streets, hoofing. Look how much movement's not going on. Tiny little movements.
Dude, those
That's how you get all of the beats.
Dude, those 808s are crazy.
Exactly.
Precise movements.
You want to stay under your hips.
Small foot movement gives you ability to go faster, and also the fact of how he shades, the fact that how he's shading his sounds. Yeah, that's a paradiddle on meth. Oh, fun fact, that's Happy Feet.
This?
He is the man
Really?
who choreographed Happy Feet.
Really?
He's
The Penguin movie?
He is the Penguin. Savion Glover
Huh.
did all of Happy Feet's work. Yeah. Take note. I know if you've ever actually know what fucking tap dancing is, you can fucking appreciate the shit out of that man.
I'm like mesmerized. I'm staring.
I don't joke when it comes to Savion Glover. He's in a Spike Lee joint, Bamboozled, one of my faves. Yeah, Savion Glover. But he's building like that's what like it's not about dance like
It's music, basically.
Exactly, it's percussion and literally still like nothing about waist down.
Yo, his arms are moving. I see the whole thing.
Ugh.
We hope you're enjoying this daily
I'm
change.
watching tap dance on the phone. But seriously, when I saw him live, I saw him and his floor had distortion.
Really?
He literally was like, "Hey, yo, switch it up." And like the sound guy hit the board and he was like,
Bam.
up, and it was like, Whoa.
Whoa.
Look, yeah. His Florida distortion.
That's cool.
But yeah, Savion Glover is literally the greatest tap dancer alive.
Is he like the Michael Jordan of tap dance?
I guess if you consider Michael Jordan the greatest basketball player to ever play the game.
Are you an avid basketballer?
No, I don't. I'm tall enough I should be able to dunk a basketball, but I can't.
I just want to do a
Over.
cartwheel. I want to do one cartwheel.
I'm not going to say.
You do cartwheels?
I'm not
I
going to
do
openly
cartwheels.
say that Michael Jordan wasn't the greatest basketball player. But
I don't know enough to make the decision, but I don't know. People like him, I
all
guess.
I know is that Larry Legend was the fucking name.
Larry Bird?
Larry
33rd?
fucking Bird. Number 33.
The guy from
The greatest
Cheers?
shit talker to ever play the game. I've watched like multiple YouTube videos lately of like pros talking how Larry Bird was just the grossest shit talker. I already knew he was. They're like, he would come down the court and be like, I'm gonna dribble with my left hand, fake it to my right, back to my left to my right, shoot a three on you. He's like, and he would do it. They're like, he would literally come down the court, tell you what he's gonna do, and do
Culver.
that shit.
Culver.
Culver.
One time he did a press conference and was like, next game I play, I'm only gonna shoot left-handed. And then literally only shot left-handed the whole fucking game.
I'm
Like
left-handed.
Larry was the best shit talker ever. Fucking the hick from French Lick. Larry Legend, the hick from French Lick. That was his name. That was back when the Celtics were run by white people. I'm not saying that's good or bad. Just those
Those were the days.
That was 1980s NBA. They got a whiteboard here with topics. I'm looking at them. And one says, "Why are you so handsome, Ben?" And I honestly don't know. I guess that's answer was like lost thousands of years ago, most scholars say. But I'm just kidding. I know that I look like a tired lesbian version of Mia Khalifa, but I'm the lesbian-looking version of Mia Khalifa. Exactly. She had a fucking beard, which she probably does. She just shaved it off for all that porn work. I actually need my
Mom.
glasses.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, her mom. She said hi to her. My mom's name's Colleen.
Colleen.
My mom is actually listed on the whiteboard for anyone who wants to know. Yeah, Colleen's a thing.
Every time we see
A green Kia toaster.
It's more of an avocado green.
more of an avocado, we'll put it on screen.
All right.
Not her car, but a Kia
Everyone
Soul.
got their problems. You know, me and my mom, Colleen, we went through our shit. Fucking, we had some struggles, days. But Colleen and I had adventures too. Like I said, I saw Wu-Tang with my mom. Wu-Tang opened for Rage Against the Machine. What kind of lineup is that? No one ever gonna see that lineup again in life. Saw The Cure with my mom. I've probably been to like, and that's just those. Like, then there's one band, the Saw Doctors. It's like my Irish Grateful Dead. I got like 16 shows under my belt by them. I've been to like double-digit shows with my mom. Me and my mom fucking rage together.
And now you're
at times.
And now you're passing it on to your daughter. You guys are going to a bunch of shows together too.
Yeah, we already been doing it. I took my progeny, young Rye Pie. It's my daughter, Rye Pie. Greatest thing I'll ever do. I took Rye to her first show at 3. It was a Beatles tribute cover band when she was 3. She got down like no one's business. But 2 years ago, I took her to her first Grateful Dead / Dead version show. I took Rye to see Dead and Company at 14 with my mom. Me and my mom, my daughter, because Mr. C supports women and women-owned businesses. Subscribe below to women-owned businesses. I took my daughter to her first Dead show, and I wanted to make sure that Riley got the experience, and we did it, so we trucked it, and we took an 8-hour car ride to Hershey, Pennsylvania. Me and my mom, my daughter, and we went and saw the Dead. I brought my daughter on a lot. Yeah, I just bought concert tickets last night. I'm gonna take my daughter to see Modest Mouse for nothing polar opposite of a Dead show, but if you're a deadhead, you generally don't just like one kind of music. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's the amalgamation of every kind of American music that's ever existed.
Do you need another
Bear.
shirt?
Shout out Chicago.
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 Soldier Field. A lot of dead shows there. Fucking no. Like, yeah, I dragged my kid, but she said she's gonna go with me again to summer tour next year. Make her papa happy or whatever.
You need
But
more
yeah.
shirts?
What?
You need more shirts for your concerts?
He died. He died for our
You guys
sins.
make
Died.
t-shirts. I have one made, custom, and it made Reddit want to set me on fire. And that is actually one of the greatest compliments I can give, because I made it with a fire intention, and I trolled so hard that this t-shirt made a lot of Redditors want to actually find my home and set me on fire inside it.
Wow. That's aggressive.
Yeah.
Reddit's like that though.
But
Yeah.
also, the dead community is very like that. You would think that a lot of them are freewheeling like hippies who are just like, yeah, man, and would like be cool with some shit.
Yeah, man.
There's some stuff that they're very not cool with. Especially
Like
if
the
you say some
shirt.
things about Jer Bear.
Purple Jerry.
Yeah, I've talked about Purple Jer. Purple Jer is a real thing. He went through a phase in the 90s where he was rocking them purple shirts.
Me and Ben work together. We work with a bunch of weird characters.
Glenn should open a psych ward instead of a pizzeria.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hot takes. That side of the couch.
Hot takes.
Oh,
Hey-o.
yeah, fucking.
Including both of you.
Me, including me and Ben. Mr. B, Mr. B, Mr. Ben C. What's your hot take on marijuana?
First of all, I haven't called to bit marijuana since I was like 11 years old.
Yep.
But for those who don't know, that's actually a term steeped in terrible racism. I don't know if you about the Hearst family, but they were paper magnets, and they're the reason that mostly weed is illegal. Because people realized that hemp was actually cheaper than regular paper, and the newspapers were printed by the Hearst family, and so that's the whole thing. But marijuana was a term originated in the papers that made it sound weird and scary and illegal, like it was from Mexico. Marijuana. It was foreign and scary, so it helped contribute to reefer madness. Marijuana is not a real word or anything that actually means word in weed. Like, we're calling it cannabis these days. I don't. I mean, I get that's the adult term. I still just call it weed or pot. Smoking them dubes. Like, hey, you guys want to smoke some tweed? Hey, yo, Craig, what's up with them tweed? You smoking them tweeds, Craig? Fucking-
Bye, Felicia.
But yeah, I'm like, marijuana. I'm like, who the like, you got to be like a fucking 65-year-old like racist old white man. They're like, you guys smoking marijuana? Fucking marijuana.
Oh my god, that's my
All I know is if you call it marijuana,
That's your
you
gram?
probably
Okay.
don't really smoke much marijuanas.
Do you have any questions for Mr. Ben C?
Ben C.
Yeah,
No.
How long have you been Mr. C?
Year or two now. I've been Mr. C for
Hi,
1 or 2
Mom.
years. Before that, I was Nighthawk. Caw, 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 caw. Bird Gang. That was me.
Birds are not real.
Birds aren't real, bro.
No, I know birds aren't real, but
Duh.
yeah, it's like, I got the name Nighthawk printed in a fucking actual national magazine, Newsweek, but caw, caw. That was the Nighthawk.
What is that? Where does the Nighthawk come from?
My chef gave me the nickname. I didn't ask for it. I didn't want it. Those powers.
Those powers.
But I got powers just for, yeah, her mom's
Hi,
here
Mom.
too. P.S. I might say these things, but I actually love and respect women. If you want, we can discuss like Toni Morrison. We can discuss many female-driven authors, Flannery O'Connor. I have a daughter. We discuss literature all the time. She's now reading Shop Girl, which I gave to her by Steve Martin. Very good story about young love. It's a novella. Oh, fuck. I don't know. They brought me here to sit on the couch and just talk nonsense. He's gonna edit this. I don't know. He's gonna edit it.
It's gonna.
Like, everyone wants to try to encapsulate.
It's
Mr.
only gonna
C,
be
but you
6
can't
minutes
just
long.
Fucking,
It's gonna be 6 minutes of mute.
exactly. You can't just fucking in a bottle be like, oh, go be Mr.
No.
And jokes. Because people don't get our fucking inside jokes. Guess what? Not everyone's watched fucking New Girl 6 times.
I love New
Guess
Girl.
what? My shoes are brown
Some
as
people
money.
have a life.
My shoes are as brown as money. You don't like New Girl.
What?
She doesn't like New Girl.
I heard-
Listen, I watched New Girl.
Listen, I
times.
smoked weed, so I can hear so good without my glasses on. Deep cuts.
What?
I hear
So-
so good without my glasses. Oh, you should try this. Return of Hi Jess.
Return of Hi Jess once again.
I missed Hi Jess. I gotta make 10 more years. I'm like, you fucking kidding me?
Oh, Mr. C.
And
I know this is a multi-episode unpacking that, like, we're gonna have to have you back on.
Jess
Just keep
over.
going.
Jess over.
Jess over
Cici.
Jess.
Jess over Cici.
That's what we're calling the episode.
Cici is a beautiful, strong woman, but I'm taking Jess all day, which is weird for me because she's a very nice girl. You know, Mr.
What?
C's got a thing.
For
I'm
for Jess?
Nick Miller's my spirit animal, and the quote, "Don't be so mean to me, or I'll fall in love with you." That's me all day.
I say that all the time.
don't-
Yeah.
Therapy over therapy.
Oh, therapy over therapy.
Fucking your hours over. Your hours up over your hours up. Here we are. Welcome to it. The patient.
The patient.
Oh, weirdly, and we're on a couch too. Hold on, please. Tell me how my mommy issues made me terrible. Because I mean, they kind of have. Not made me so terrible, but you're really gonna package this and put this on the fucking internet.
Yeah.
No, I know.
How long have you been recording?
Oh, 5 more minutes.
I don't even know how he's gonna even try to fucking cohesively package any of this into anything that anyone wants
I'm gonna
to
keep
watch.
most of it.
No, I know. I was like, but to cohesively put this into a place where anyone's like, oh, all right, I want to hear that guy just talk nonsense.
Let's talk about PTA. Boogie Nights.
What do you want to hear about Boogie Nights?
I want to know where that tattoo comes from. Oh, here it comes.
What, the fact that I have a tattoo of Heather Graham's character Roller Girl on my arm? Yeah, I do it. Because, one, Roller Girl is feminist as fuck. No one fucks with Roller Girl.
No one.
You don't disrespect her. If you don't know that, watch this film. You'll find out. You don't disrespect Roller
She
Girl.
never takes the skates off.
She doesn't ever take her skates off. That is a fun fact. But you don't want to disrespect Roller Girl. I mean, what part of Boogie Nights do you want to talk about, though? Weird familial relationship between, like, Dirk and all of them, that they're pornographers, but they're a family?
But they're fake.
Or the fact of, like, Jack Horner Productions, that Jack was the last bastion of, like, actual true artistic integrity in the 70s. That he didn't want to put his porno in cassette tapes because he actually had, like, artistic integrity. Jack was one of the last bastions of, like, doing it for the real reason. He wanted to make art and make it real, do it good, not just prepackaged bullshit on VHS. Look where we are now. Spotify. Downloads. I don't know. Everyone can have everything easy. Jack wanted to still do porn in the cinema, make something fucking worthwhile, a piece of art. And they just wanted to, like, condense and put it into a fucking Happy Meal and send it to you. Boogie Nights is a national treasure.
It's a really good movie.
It's a film.
It's a national treasure.
It's a film.
I like film.
It's a film. I differentiate between movies and film. Movies are like drive-through food. Films are something that should actually be appreciated and, like, thought over and enjoyed. Boogie Nights is a film.
We were like 10 minutes from the end, and he was like, I gotta play Rocket League real
I
quick.
did, because it was, like, right about time for my Rocket League. 'Cause, like,
How long have you been playing Rocket League for?
2.5 to 3 years. I'm an Octane main. I mean, I fennec sometimes. Here I am. Here's Mr. C.
There's Mr. C.
On a couch, and now I'm just talking, making noises with my mouth. Rice is good when you want to eat 1,000 of something. I don't have a girlfriend, but I do have a woman at home who would be very upset if she heard me say that. R.I.P. Mitch Hedberg. Mitch Hedberg jokes on the shit. No escalator should ever be out of order.
Ow.
It should just have a sign that says temporarily stairs.
Yeah.
What? I was like,
What?
You want me to be super Mr. C high and just randomly be weird and just be like, I don't know. People like it sometimes.
Christopher
when
Walken.
I talk like Christopher Walken. I mean, wow. We're on a couch. I mean, why? There's a board and words. They said, come, Ben, tell us stories of your life. And I said, I don't know. What could I ever talk about that would be so enthralling about my life? And that's when I start talking like Chrissy Walken. I used to know a dude who said that his girlfriend was a secretary for Christopher Walken's wife in New York. And 2 times Chris called her. One time he called and was like, hi, I need to talk to my wife. And she was like, who is this? And she was like, it's Chris, the dog. It peed on the rug. And that was it. But then another time, she said Christopher Walken called, and she was like, hi, like, and she was like, hey, and she was like, it's Chris. The pool, it's on fire. Imagine Christopher Walken calling you at your place of business and telling you his pool is on fire.
Why doesn't he call the fire department?
I don't know if it's true or not, but I really like to believe that Christopher Walken did once call a girl who was a secretary. Was just like, I need to talk to my wife. The pool, it's on fire. I mean, Derek, what don't you get about a pool and fire?
But it's water.
So yeah, that's how I talk to Christopher Walken.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know how Christopher Walken talks, you can just Google it. What the fuck is a Google?
What the fuck is a Google?
I had to do that for Derek because Derek loves when I talk like DMX. What the fuck is a Google? Hey yo, let me tell you, my man. Let me tell you about this thing. It's called a Google. I don't even know. It sounds like some shit a baby would say. The fuck is a Google anyways?
What
It's
the
like some shit a baby would say. Those are pretty much the 2 voices I do. Christopher Walken and DMX.
That's my first time hearing Christopher Walken.
Oh, really?
From you.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
you've never gone Christopher Walken.
No way. Oh, my God. Derek.
You usually do.
I can't believe I've never actually talked in a manner or a way that is in a disposition that Christopher Walken would tell you things that make you think and reassess your life. I mean, it's how he talks. It's crazy. He doesn't use punctuation unless it just fits him in whatever manner that he's saying the words.
The pool is on fire.
The pool is on
pool's
fire.
on fire.
That's right.
That's right, people. The pool's on fire.
I got lost there.
You got lost.
I thought about some weird shit to say, but I don't know. That's why they're here. They just got me here to say weird shit. I don't know. You want to know?
I'm waiting for that gotcha moment.
Ashton Kutcher's going to pop up in like 2 days. Be like, boom, gotcha.
This has been the second episode of Pods Over Pods.
I spent
This
my
is Mr. C.
billionaire lotto money on hooking up with Audrey Plaza. I would spend my $1.5 billion to make sure Aubrey Plaza got divorced. And then, in the most awkward fashion ever, just be like, hey, stuff. Like, I don't know.
That could work.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
It could work.
I'm just saying, Aubrey Plaza is weird as fuck, and I am too. And I just think that we could really like just fuck with human beings so well together. I bet her husband's like so normal.
How do you know she's married?
I think I googled it once.
Oh,
I just
what
wanted
the
to
fuck
check.
is the Google?
I just wanted to check. I was like, so Aubrey Plaza, like, you married or not? Not that I'll ever run into her or meet you, but
Could meet her.
I know whoever brought up Aubrey Plaza. There was another one.
Whoever brought it up, it was you.
No, I was like, who's? Because I smoked weed, I was like, who's the other beautiful dark-haired lady I recently just brought up? It might have actually only been Aubrey Plaza, and I was just thinking of someone else in my head.
This has been the second episode of Pods Over Pods. This is my main man, Mr. C. I am Hero. This is DJ Mad Dog. This is Mr. C.
That's Hero with an H,
Yes.
not with a J. I heard this is going to get edited. I don't know. I'm going to come with more format next time.
You are? You did good, bro.
I did whatever. I don't know.
This has been the second episode. This has been the second episode of Pods Over Pods. This is Mr. C. This is...
My shoes are brown.
His shoes are brown. Brown is money. Thank you, everyone. I love all of you equally.
I gotta smoke weed in the driveway.
I gotta bring them home. Goodbye.